everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some personalised gift tags. They are super easy and quick to make and design. So I'm going to go through all of that with you now. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just in Cricut Design space again here, and all I'm going to do first of all is go over to images on the left hand side, and I'm going to search for the tag that I'm going to use. I've already typed in tag and I know which one I'm going to be looking for. Here is the one with the little rounded edges on it. I'm going to click on the eye for you so that you can see the image number. If you do want to use this image, just ensure that you type in the hash as well when you're searching for it, because otherwise it won't come up. So you can also click on view image sets and it will give you all of the other associated images with that particular one. So I'm just going to click on that, make sure it's got the green box around it, and then I'm going to click on add to canvas. And now that I've got it onto my screen, I'm just going to turn it round using the rotate handle here so that it's the way around that I would like it to be. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit as well so that I can see a bit more close up what I'm going to be looking at. So first of all, what I want to do is make the name to go in it. And this is such a simple tag and so easy to do. So all I'm going to do is go over to text and I'm going to type in my daughter's name. So now I've got my name on the screen. What I'm going to do is come up to the fonts tab, click on there. Then I'm just going to type in stencil. And all of these fonts are suitable for cutting out. So it makes like a stencil font. So whereas with other ones we might lose the middles of some of our letters, with these fonts we won't do that. So I'm just going to find one that's quite quirky looking. Let's go for, so I'm going to use this one, which is Blippo Corn Stencil. There we go. Okay, so it has now changed it into that font. So let's just resize that. I'm also going to change the colour to red so that we can see it on our stencil there. Okay, so I've got that on there. And I'm going to now select all just by dragging over my tag. And then I will go up to align and I will choose centre. Okay, and that is now in the centre of my tag. So what I'm going to do now again is select all, and then I'm going to slice the name out of the tag. Okay, so that's sliced out now. So we can take away the original name, and I'm just going to hide these for now. This one I can move out of the way, and then that is the middle of our tag, so we don't need that, so let's get rid of that. Okay, and now we've got, with this particular tag, it gives us a second one as well. So if we click on that, so we can see that tag underneath, and that will fit perfectly behind this one. It's a little bit bigger, so it gives it a bit of an offset, which is nice. I'm going to change it from that green colour though, because I don't really like that green. So let's make it red. Okay, so now I'm going to cut these out and we'll assemble them and you can see what they look like. So now I've got my design on the screen, I just need to work on the resizing of it. So this is coming out now at just over 8 centimetres long, which I think is quite a decent size for a tag. So I'm going to leave it at the size that it's defaulted to on my screen. So I'm just going to select it all and I'm going to just group those together. We don't need that sliced result at all. So now I can move this around the screen. So if I now go through to make it, I've got my tags on the screen, and because I will obviously need more than one tag, I'm using A4 paper today. So I'm going to go on to the material size handle just here, and I'm going to come down to choose A4. So now this is giving me an A4 sheet to work with, and I want the same for this one, so I shall come down and do that so you can see now that they're both on there. For some reason it's putting the red one vertically and the grey one horizontally, which is interesting. So I'm going to need about 10 of these tags. So I'm going to just up my project copies to 10 and then click on apply. And then that brings that up on there, and it has changed the size of my paper back to 12 by 12. So I'm going to change that again back to A4, and I can see I can actually get another 2 on there, so I might as well have them. So let's just do that, and again it's switched me back to 12 by 12, so let's go back to A4, and again on this one let's just switch that back to A4. So now we're ready to make the cut. So today for these tags I'm going to be using this 240 GSM glitter cardstock. This is silver and gold in this pack, so I'm going to be using the silver one. This is what the front of it looks like. As I said, it's 240 GSM and it's just got glitter on one side. So this is the same sort of cardstock that I would use if I was making a cake topper, and it's pretty thick. It's good card, and what I normally do when I'm making a cake topper is do this in 2 pieces. So for these I'm just going to need the one. So I'm just going to pop this down on my mat and use my brayer to make sure it's got a really good adhesion to my mat. Now I'm going to hop over to my machine and cut it out. The front sheet has now cut, so I'm just going to take these off, and from what I can see of the cut, it's come out really nice. I'm just going to peel them back and just pull them off the mat. I think what I'm going to do as well is keep all of these little letters, and because we're going out for a meal on Shelby's birthday, what I'm going to do is keep all these little bits and use them as like table sprinkles, and then she can make her, well, everyone can sit at the table and make her name out of all these, so it'll be quite fun and just something a bit quirky really. So these have come out really amazing. I'm really pleased with how they've cut. It's such a nice crisp cut. This was done using the glitter cardstock setting, and it's perfect for this 240 GSM cardstock. The second sheet has cut, so this is just the backing card for the tags. So let's just get these off the same way that we did with the first ones. For the backing I'm just using glitter in red. This is the same cardstock as the silver one, but just the red version as well. So all that we need to do now is put them together. So the best way to do this is just grab one of your top personalised tags and then just get your bottom one, and you could either glue them together if you wanted to, or what I'm going to do today is just get some ribbon, and this is just basic curling ribbon here, nothing fancy at all, and I'm just going to snip a piece off. I'll put my 2 ends together like this. And then what I'll do is get my tag and pop the 2 ends of my ribbon through there. And then that's created a loop now, and then I'll just put my fingers through the loop and pull through the 2 ends. So it makes a really nice cute tag which is personalised for the person. You can write on the back of it if you want to, but normally with our kids we just put their names on it because they know it's from us anyway, and just attach them onto your gifts. So I hope that you will make these for your loved ones this Christmas, or maybe even for a birthday. These ones are for birthday, but she's in love with anything Avengers at the moment, which is why we chose the red and silver theme. But they're brilliant for Christmas presents, and it's going to save you loads of time because you can just literally stick these onto your gifts instead of having to write out 855 different tags for different people in your family. That was just an approximation, but you know what I'm saying. So these are going to save so much time. Once you've got that set up, I'm going to keep that file on hand. So if you have enjoyed this video, I'd love to see you for the next one, so don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this one, please hit the like button, drop me any comments or questions that you might have down below, and I will always try to answer them for you. And that is it, guys. So all that's left to be said is have a great week, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.